Good evening, everyone. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Hi, others. Looking forward to this one. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions. And looking at the pitch, it's been set up well for these players to show their skills. Personally, it might just favour having a bowl first, though. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Great information there from David Gower. Let's now head down to the middle to join the captains for the toss.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight for the early overs.
Right, so we're ready to get underway. Always something special about that first delivery. It can really set the tone for the match.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Yes. Straight to the fielder. Loud shout. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Yes. There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep. Roy gets off the mark.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. Strong appeal. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Great shot, but it's not going to beat the fielder.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Bowler is confident on this one. Misses everything.
Lovely.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
They'll get at least one.
A bit of a mix-up, they'll need to improve their communication.
Beaten on the drive.
Evans with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Evans doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Siddle from the south end.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Lovely.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
A well-executed slower ball. They had to check the shot and could only push it away defensively.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
Edged. Big shout. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Keep up, keep up.
A couple on offer here.
Surprised they didn't go for a third. Would have been a very simple run.
Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Cook will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Keep bowlers.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Got hold of it. A pretty good bouncer. Enough control to get it away.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Blake, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. Edge.
Yes.
Unplayable. Blake shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Right off the middle of the bat.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Pollard, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yes.
Good catch. Out.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down. Really didn't get settled. Looked to be in trouble, sadly, for most of the knock.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
End of the over. 17 runs coming from it. Victoria are 3 for 44. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Some adjustments to the field. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper. Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now.
Tricky, well played.
They need to get their calling right. Mix-ups like that won't help either of this pair.
Well placed, should get a single.
Pierced the gap and gets their first runs. Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Solid defence, very compact.
Smothered the spin, played it well.
Timed that brilliantly.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Over ends, so too does the power play. Change is coming in the field. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle. Ahmad is coming into the attack. We'll see the left arm from the south end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Yep. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Yep. Edged it. Huge appeal. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
There'll be runs here. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Nice shot.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. It's going to take something special to get the wicket.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Got right in behind it.
Negated the spin well then. Got nicely on top of the bounce.
End of the over. 11 runs coming from it. Victoria are 3 for 63. Couldn't get it through the field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there.
Super piece of timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Drives and misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
10 runs added there. Victoria are 3 for 73. Pollard into the attack now from the south end.
Captain's going to change things around in the field.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Yes.
Out! What a catch!
It's another wicket, the 4th. Sometimes you just have to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Thick edge. That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
That shot sees them getting their innings started.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Yep.
Over. Victoria are 4 for 79. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Chance to run two.
No!
There'll be one run here for them.
Great movement on that delivery, just enough to keep them interested. It just missed the wickets on the way through.
Yes!
Huge edge. You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Starting to get really interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
Edwards is new to the crease. They'll be keen to feel bat on ball early on.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
That's the over. Victoria are 5 for 86. Ahmad back on now.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep!
Doesn't beat the infield.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah!
Nicked it.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Misses everything.
Away!
Deceived by the drift, beaten by the spin. It's as simple as that, really.
Yeah!
Great shot through the gap.
Ballers end!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yes!
They'll get at least one. Finds the fielder with that shot. They'll push hard, should get back for two. Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Really getting towards the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Sutherland, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Brathwaite from the north end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Going with spin now.
Yeah!
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
It was a nice-looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap. A few moves made in the field.
Yeah, nice one.
Just slowing things down. Nothing too risky on that delivery. Just keeping the bowler honest.
Yep.
Edged. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. And safely taken by the keeper.
Well, that is a disappointing end. No score. Threw the bat at it and ended up with a nice take. A batter of this quality shouldn't be doing that.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yeah.
Great shot.
Good throw from the deep. On target. That shot sees them get their innings started.
Beautifully played through the leg side off the back foot.
That showed great skill and lovely timing. The boundary was the only place it was heading.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yes.
End of a really good over, taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. Pollard, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Heaved away off the back foot, sweetly timed.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Great work behind the stumps, save some runs with that dive.
Beaten on the drive.
Pollard with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yeah.
Nice solid defensive shot. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually, to get back and play it like that.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yeah.
Time that perfectly.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Edwards is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. Wow, that's missed the lot. Pollard has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. absolutely nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, there was a split second to decide which end to throw to. In the end, it was a poor choice. That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything.
Edge! What a ball! Gone. It's a good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into the fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Finds the edge.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yeah. Nice
Solid
one.
defence, very compact.
And with that, they're off the mark.
9 runs added in that over. Victoria are 8 for 123. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Decide against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd carried on. A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yes.
Well placed, should get a single.
Well, didn't push hard enough maybe between the wickets, and that prevented them getting back for 2. Wise decision in the end not to take the fielder on. Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Catch it.
Nice shot, runs possible. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Got right in behind it.
Oh, that would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Ahmad coming back into the attack. And a great catch. That wraps up the innings. They've been bundled out for not many at all. The bowlers have done their job, just need the batting to finish it off. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures.
Yep.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Yep.
That's off the middle of the bat.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yep.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yep.
Caught. What a position to set there. A brilliant catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Immediately underway with some runs.
Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
super piece of timing.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Not a great delivery, got it full, and lucky not to be hit to the boundary. A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Edge. Amazing delivery. Bowler is confident on this one. That's mistimed. It's gone high. Should be gone.
Punched out of the middle of the bat with great timing. It's raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease. Now, would have been really happy with that last shot.
A bit of a change up in the field now.
Big edge. And caught. That's just superb.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Smith won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Effortless. A gift, really. Floated it up there and dealt with.
Well, that was a big shot. Finds room and smacks it just short of the rope.
Cook, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Misses everything.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep.
Picks the gap perfectly.
That is a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the boundary fielder had no chance.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
This innings cut short before it could really take off. They'll be disappointed they couldn't go on and score a big one.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That one they got hold of. The slow ball didn't work and it went all the way.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Smith takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. couldn't get it through the field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Nice one.
Smith shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
Smith gets off the mark.
Well bowled.
Into the fourth over. The batting side are now on 3 for 37.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better. Very full, sprayed the ball a bit, but they're content leaving it alone.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Nice one.
Loud appeal. Good
Yep.
shot. A beauty.
Now that was beautifully struck with a perfect straight bat.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Edwards from the south end.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Going with pace now.
The right armour is coming into the attack.
Yep.
Nice solid defensive shot.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
There'll be runs here.
Go!
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Trouble. Complete mix-up between these two. Just avoided an embarrassing run-out.
Yep.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
Was that just a bit lazy with the running? Usually there'd be 2 there. Need to take a bit more initiative out there.
Over ends, so too does the power play. Change is coming in the field.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
Right out of the middle.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Smith didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Nice shot.
That's a very difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Hit that hard. Nailed it.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Wait there.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Hits the boundary. The previous delivery almost finds the perfect comeback.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
That was strong running. They did think about the third, but I think in the end rightly held off.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Powell coming into the attack. from the south end. A real beauty, just times it so well.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Couldn't have played that any better. Nicely fielded on the boundary. A couple on offer here. That's really high. Don't think anyone is close. Needs a direct hit.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Finds the edge.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
End of the 8th over. The batting side are now 3 for 75.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
Well, at the end of an entertaining performance with the bat, certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Loud shout. Victoria having a good chat. Don't know if it's worth using a review on it, though.
I'm not hearing anything on this. That could be trouble. Oh, this could spell trouble. Certainly no issue with the line. Not hitting a thing ends up wasting a review.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. Got right in behind it.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Nicely played.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Just about timed that perfectly.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear. Beaten on the drive.
Marsh is looking good. Found some rhythm. Really challenging for the batter now.
Oh, yes, the slow one beats the bat. Didn't pick it out the hand.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake. Timed that brilliantly.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Powell shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Very sweet off the bat, and 4 all the way.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Good bit of timing there.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary. Always backing the ball there. Drives the ball away nicely and picked the gap at cover very well.
It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this game.
Catch it. Nope.
Super catch.
That was a real shame. That was a brilliant innings. Really was heading towards something special. A good wicket to take at this stage.
Yeah.
Brathwaite ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
The captain's going to change things around in the field. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Caught, gone.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Great shot.
And that marks the end of the match. The batting side complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much for joining us. Please remember to drive responsibly on your way home.
That was a mighty win. Really too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. A great all-round performance.
That's all from us in the commentary box. It's been an amazing match. Hope to see you soon.